I want, for me to give him something that he wants. But then at the same time, if he starts to get mentally shut down about this, or he goes into the real stubborn mode, I give him the treat to get him thinking again. So like right there, you know, he's thinking I have it in that hand. Good. So I just fed him one for having a first try, because that was pretty willing. Good. Good. Boy, keep your head loaded. You might have to come around here so that you can see what I'm doing. So, the big thing when you have this extra space and this divider's open is he needs to know to keep his head loaded. So I'm using the stick to help that. And just watch out, because he decided to go back on his own. That was not me asking him. And so let's see if he can be responsive to load back up for me. Load, load. Load, load. Keep your head loaded. So I'm going to step in here and give him the treat right now. So what I need from him, he's understanding, come forward off the send and reinforce with the stick. And we'll go through that in a separate lesson, how we teach that. Now I need him to get where he's just totally relaxed in here, and that he'll stay put in here and not back out on his own. Because I will not tie a horse, and I will not close a butt bar on a horse that doesn't want to stay. So if he was going to use this trailer as the 2-horse trailer, he would actually have to be able to move himself over, like I've been working with him there, and then keep your head loaded. Head needs to stay loaded. Now there he's gonna do that again. Load, 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 load. Good boy. So if he does that, I can't pull and stop him from doing that, right? I'm certainly not going to stand in his way. He needs to learn that it's in his better interest, that the expectation is to stay in. And the only way he learns that is he makes the mistake, and then I immediately got back in position and corrected him. I don't try to stand up front and pull. If you stand up front and pull, he's going to pull harder than you. You're not going to be able to hold pressure. So I want him just to get comfortable and relaxed in here. And the stick is just an extension of my arm. I do want him to learn little things like, you know, if I tap there, and I release as soon as he moves from that tap. Good boy. Now I'm going to ask him back before he, so I keep using the stick to keep his nose loaded. Whoa. I want him to whoa. Wait. Nose stays loaded. So see how I just tap by his muzzle. Don't let him, if he tries to turn his head, I'm tapping by his muzzle. Now I'm going to ask him by shaking my rope a little back, and then I'm going to signal in front. Nose stays loaded, back, 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 stepping, 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 good boy. Okay, and then he's going to get equal reward for having done that part. I backed him up when I asked. Okay, so I'm going to walk him away. Little rule of thumb. When you have to load your horse, if you bring them out and they see the trailer and you notice their molecules get up, they get a little worried, anxious, excited, don't just go straight to the trailer and try to load them. It's probably not going to work out. So until you have your trailer loading 100% solid, and when will you know it's 100% solid? Well, when you've had 3 to 5 outings or more, if you've struggled, where your horse loads the way that I just showed you and stays quiet throughout and unloads when you ask without you having to worry, oh shit, he's about to rush out of the trailer or swirl around on me. When they're 100%, so you want to get him where when you open up the back of that trailer and you undo that butt bar, first of all, always, always, always have them untied. Do not open that up in a short trailer like that with the horse tied, because he goes to start to back up and he pulls, he could get a foot down. It could be a bad scene. Also, with that said, I know that's got a panic snap at the top, but I'm going to give you a safety ring. And in the event that you forget to untie your horse and he pulls, that safety ring will just, if he pulls hard enough, it'll come undone. And I'd rather have that happen. If you're worried about it being, not enough, use 2 safety rings. It gives just a little bit more resistance. But when they unsnap a safety ring, it doesn't have enough resistance where they learn that they pulled free, like if they break the clip on the halter, the amount of force that they use. When they pull hard enough, it just kind of unzips and comes undone. And then suddenly the rope is just loose. It's not, I like it because it prevents my horses from having injuries. I keep my horse tied to one all day at the trailer, and she doesn't leave the trailer. So, it's a rarity that one of my horses unhooks the safety ring. So I really encourage people to do that, because I've seen big wrecks when people open the trailer and they didn't untie the horse first. Okay, want to get him where he's quiet, where you don't need an assistant. If you feel like you need an assistant for a little while, there's nothing wrong with that. You have the assistant keep the lead rope, and I'll show you in a different video how to do that. So we're going to test him and see if he'll just load back up, and if he does, he's done for today. So, oops, so I'm fumbling I'm going to get all my equipment straight before I start. I'm going to get my rope folded, no loops, get my stick where I want it. I'm going to walk up in ascending position. Load. He didn't go, didn't get quite enough send. Load. Good boy. Whoa. So here's where I'd follow him in. If I had the assistant, they'd be getting the rope from me. I'd be telling him, whoa, I'm going to use my stick. Oh, I'm going to use my stick to keep his head loaded. Go. Good boy. And now back. Give the rope a little shake. Back. Step. Good boy. And now, and he steps on his rope. A reward. Okay?